Welcome to the latest news of Tesla. Today we're going to talk about officials under fire after allegedly giving Tesla special treatment. $59,000 Cybertruck is no longer available. And the last thing, talk about Tesla diners, a very special kind of material they use to build this Tesla diner. Let's get right in with the news. So, members of the trucking industry have accused California of giving Tesla preferable treatment, granting them its unfair market advantage that could also hinder state efforts to improve air quality. So, a state decision to earmark around $165 million in voucher to support Tesla's all-electric semi is receiving backlash. According to the Los Angeles Times, critics said that the California Air Resource Board and its nonprofit partners give Tesla unfair advantage for an electric semi that face production issues and delays and fail to meet standard certificates. So, quote, I still haven't seen any proof that the Tesla has been able to satisfy the requirement, said that a senior official at another EV manufacturer. That is really concerning to me, quote, because these rules are that I have to follow. So how are they getting around this, and how has CARB not caught this? So why is this important? Well, not long ago, the blanket of smoke under over the major California city like Los Angeles was so thick that it disrupted daily life, and some commuters wore gas masks. Fortunately, the Golden State effort to curb air pollution are paying off, and electrification is like big part of the success. Already, Californians are increasing choosing EV for their personal transportation, electrifying commercial vehicles. Uh, Fleets could provide additional public health benefits, such as the semi produce disproportionately high emission compared to their numbers on the road. To that end, veteran truck drivers have raved about the semi trucks, right? Because it boosts around, like as you can see, 500 range, and runs entirely on electricity rather than diesel, and making it quieter, cleaner, and easier. And not to mention that it is very comfortable to drive inside the Tesla. You got the two screen on the left and right, and then the cup holder is very luxurious. As it stands, like, but the thing is, like, smaller EV manufacturers are losing out on funding at a critical time and hindering its operation as customers continue to wait for the Tesla to actually deliver. They only deliver like very few Tesla semis. So the CEO quoted, "If this doesn't get corrected, our industry will just go down the toilet." Says this is said by Peter Towell, Director of Sales and Marketing at Rezion, a commercial electric truck brand. So he is really not happy about this because California is trying to get funding to make semi trucks electric, and Tesla, of course, offers some of the best specs, but they are very slow in ramping up the production. So exactly what is being done about this, right? So for years, the state officials limited electric voucher manufacturing vouchers to about 100 of them, right? Until they deliver their products, right? They give some credit to them, but until they uh, give credits until they can ramp. This ended because it had the unintended consequence of labeling zero emission vehicles choices for the fleet. So they ended the voucher stuff and they give. However, this change has allowed large manufacturers to monopolize the program. Now, increased awareness about gaps and oversights and accountability has ignited calls for reforms to how incentives are rolled out. You can so that is the kind of the main concern is like Tesla is taking all the incentive and not really letting other small manufacturers taking advantage of the incentive. So they are getting very frustrated. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of this situation. Is Tesla is being a bit unfair about like taking all the kind of incentive and not letting others have a chance of survival, or this is the right thing to do because Tesla semi trucks have the best specs, travel the longest and have the best network. So as promised, Tesla has officially ended the $59,000 Cybertruck. Now you gotta pay $10,000 extra at $69,990 for the lowest price Cybertruck. Affordable Cybertruck is no longer available. This is yesterday when I take the screenshot when everything together is 62,000. Now you can pay 72,000 for the most affordable one. The change was spotted in like the configuration online, and what the CEO has previously stated that this is only like a temporary for the Cybertruck to test out kind of the market and how it will react. And the good news is people love it. They bought the Cybertruck left and right, and now I think just they cannot keep up with the demand actually because they probably slowed down the production of Cybertruck, but they expect that high of a demand, and so decided to roll back, stop the kind of the cheaper variant price, and now it's at increased by 10,000 at $69,990 as of March the 1st. So but it is still a very capable truck, right? Because it's made of the outer shell is very strong, and if you look at the inside, you still get like very premium kind of feel of inside. And but we have no idea if $59,000 truck is ever gonna come back. To be honest, because I don't think they make a lot of money with $59,000, and they cut a lot of corners, and they turned 15 speakers into 7 speakers, and they had to get rid of the kind of the luxurious leather seat to cut down on the price, and then the air suspensions they switched to coil suspensions, which is a lot cheaper, but you sacrifice a bit and to get that $10,000 discount. But if you order the $69,000, is the room is huge and it is capable of putting a lot of different stuff. So let me know in the comment section below, what do you guys think of this? Will you guys still want to order a now a more expensive $69,000 truck, or is it way out of everybody's price range? Let me know in the comment section below. Speaking of Cybertruck, Tesla confirms Hollywood diner built from recycled Cybertruck steel. So this is pretty cool. Tesla officially opened its highly anticipated Hollywood diner last summer, right? And it turned out the building is just as tough as nails, just like the Cybertruck park outside. While we have known for a while that the diner will feature a striking metallic kind of style, Tesla has finally confirmed the detail that fan has been speculating about it since the construction began. Right? It look, I was guessing it does look like a, kind of the exterior of a Cybertruck. So that means that this building is bulletproof. If you can, so it literally, if there's like a gunfight, go into that building and you'll be perfectly safe. So the entire two-story structure is clad in recycled stainless steel, sourced directly from like the Cybertruck production, like the pieces that they were not using, they just brought it over here, and it's very recyclable and efficient. And Tesla North America account recently shared the news on X, noting that the diner was built using like the recycled stainless steel from the kind of the production. So even the official X account kind of confirmed it. And so this is located at 7001 Santa Monica Boulevard in Los Angeles. The Tesla Diner is far more than just a place to plug in. So it have a 24/7 retro kind of futuristic kind of hub inside of it. If you look at the inside, it's very futuristic, and it have the Tesla's mission accelerating the world transition to sustainable energy. And it also have about 80 of the charging slots. You can charge anywhere, and it's 80 of them. So you can eat while the car is charging. So the real draw is probably the kind of the drive-in movie theater. Instead of the old school projectors, they actually install a two massive screen of 66 foot LED screen in the parking lot. Guests can watch movies from the rooftop, kind of the sky pad right here, or from the comfort of their own cars. And the audio even syncs directly into the sound system while you charge. This is Very, very cool. So the Tesla diner's stainless steel skirt was revealed back when the construction was in its final stage. We kind of found fact, and Tesla has kind of like a long history of prioritizing sustainable by using recycled raw materials like the recycled aluminum found in the majority of its like vehicle fleets, using the Cybertruck hard freaking stainless alloy for the diner's exterior. Siding is a clever way to close up the loop on production kind of waste. Basically, what they did probably is they just kind of melted the scraps and then make it into another plate and use it to construction the dining. Last news of the day: Tesla removes autopilot name in the new software update. So the autopilot name is officially gone. Tesla officially distancing itself from one of the most famous and controversial brand names with the release of software 26.2.9 earlier today. Third, but the company has begun renaming several core features of the driver assistance suite. So according to official release notes, the autopilot naming update is primarily a kind of like a text change. So the Tesla clarified that this change only updates the name of the certain features and text in your vehicle and does not change the way your vehicle kind of behave. Specifically, the long-standing navigate on autopilot feature has been renamed to navigate on auto steer. And the hardware itself, formerly known as the FSD computer, is now officially called the AI computer. Tesla is also refining the on-screen experience with several minor UI adjustments to reinforce a new self-driving identity for autopilot. One of the most prominent change is the message that appears when a driver takes over the manual control. The prompt now reads self-driving disengage. What happened? This comes with a broader recognition of the vehicle setting, where the primary menu section previously labeled autopilot has been officially renamed self-driving. However, the rollout of this new rebranding appeared to be somewhat inconsistent across the interface, leading to what could be a confusing experience for some drivers. While much of the UI now uses the simplified self-driving label, the term full self-driving continued to be used in speed profile menu and the FSD supervised stat section. Continue to use the older like acronyms, so they didn't really update throughout the whole system, since like the FSD and the autopilot is sprinkled across many different areas. Um, hopefully they can figure this out, but I'm very glad they are getting away with autopilot branding, because it have kind of history um like regulatory lending and regulatory hot waters. And one of them was in the past, the California DMV kind of sued them for it and accused them of false advertising, and to avoid a potential 60-day sale ban if they are found liable in its home state. Tesla kind of spontaneously removed the autopilot from the new vehicle sales and shifting it marketing toward full self-driving supervised. It was like a couple weeks ago when that happened. So they act really, really quickly, and I guess they decided that too much legal trouble, too much headache. Let's just change the name for good, and let's just give it a name that is comfortable for everybody, and let's not get into any more trouble. So I think this is a great move for Tesla. But yeah, that is the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys found this video useful, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. My name is Calvin, and I see you guys next one.